Hey guys, Don Bruno here. Welcome back. So, I want to dedicate a whole section of this course specifically to just talking to sellers, motivated sellers, and in this case, non motivated sellers. All right, I want to get you used to what kind of leads we're going to be sending you. Or if you're doing this on your own, what kind of leads you're going to be talking to. If you're doing this on your own, stick with for sale by owners. You can go after renters. You can go after sellers. All right. Either one will work. You're gonna find that 1 in 3 people are gonna be interested enough to at least let you talk to them and tell them your offer, explain what you do, and then we're gonna get into a video later on, which is gonna be primarily the for the sellers. We're gonna do an explainer video. But for right now, I want to get you guys used to talking to these sellers. I want you to get used to asking them questions and just really feeling them out, solving that problem. So I'm going to go through a few of these right now. I actually pardon this real quick. I want to get into my computer here, and we're going to look at, because I want to get you guys used to the whole process. All right. So we're going to go into this, and I want to look at the ad itself, because if you're doing this on your own or if you're doing it with our leads, you still want to go in, find the ad, look at what they're offering, find out information on them, find out as much information as you can. For some reason now my computer's going to be acting slow, but oh Jesus, this is going to be great. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, we're going to click on our ad here. We're going to go into the ad. We're going to find out what this motivated seller is up to. What do they got to offer? A lot of the times, I mean, some of the times I'll just jump in and I'll just call them on a whim. Sometimes they call me and I won't be prepared. I'll be like walking my dog or something and just answer the phone and have to get into a whole conversation and not know what I'm talking about. Don't make that mistake. You know, when you get used to it, when you get better at it, then you can start freestyling and do whatever you like. But for now, let's stick to what works. And that is research. Know your target. Know what you're prospecting. All right, so let's look at this house. 2,700, 3-bedroom, 3-room, newly renovated apartment for rent. All right, this is an apartment. Now, however, I had texted this guy, asked him rent to own, and he said yes. So normally I wouldn't even call him, but since I explained to him that I wanted to buy and he told me yes, I'm going to call him. So yeah, we got 4 minutes drive from SBU, mid-January available, no pets, quite secure, 3 Village School District. All right, that's all. Well, it's not really giving me too much information. Not the information that I really want. I'm gonna have to fish it out of them. So we're gonna do this call. I'm gonna see what we can get. Let's see what we can do here.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing? I had sent you a text a couple days ago about the ad on Craigslist.
Uh-huh.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Tina.
Tina, hi, how you doing, Tina? My name is Dominic.
Good.
So were you interested in possibly selling the home for rent to buy?
Sell the house, sell to buy, rent to buy, is that what you say?
Yeah, when I had texted you, you had said yes. So I kind of I wasn't really sure what I wasn't sure the situation. I mean, is it just an apartment in a house that you live in?
No, it's a rental house. I
Okay.
live in different place,
Mhm.
about 10 minutes away. But my tenants, they are my friends
Mhm.
from church. So they both are professor in Stony Brook University, and they bought a house. So they have lived there for 5 years now. So they are thinking about buying a house, and because they got tenure, so they are going to stay in New York. and so they
Oh,
buy locally.
they're
And
okay.
they move out. They will move out in January.
Okay, so they're thinking about buying a home.
They buy other house. So I'm thinking about either rent or sell.
Okay. Now, no, when I was asking the tenants, they are looking or they already bought a house. They're already.
They already bought a house.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you a realtor or
What'd you say?
are you a realtor agent or you're
No,
looking for a house?
I'm not an agent. I'm not a realtor. I'm actually an investor. Me and my partner. Me and my
Oh,
partner.
you're an investor.
Yes. We buy and sell properties. And we mainly specialize in rent to own. We're internet marketers,
Okay.
so we've built up quite a large list of buyers. Along with internet marketing, so we're able to get tenants into the house very quickly. And why
Yeah.
lease to own is why it's so beneficial. Why we think it's the best form, because it really is a win-win on all parties. And what we're able to offer is, instead of coming out and like asking for a deep discount on the price, because that would be the only way for it to make sense for us to purchase the property. However, instead of
So I'm not interested to discount the price because my property is very close to university. There are many interested buyer and also renter.
Well, no, that's what I was saying. For us to purchase it, we would need to have it at a discount price to make sense. But with lease to option, we don't need that. With lease to option, why it's such a powerful way that we're able to do this, we're actually able to give you full market value. And that's why we love, we really love doing the lease to option, the rent to own method, because we're able to get you full market value. We're able to get you tenants in very quickly, and you don't have to pay realtor fees, and you don't have to pay us anything really. We don't get paid from your side. The way we make money off this is on the seller side. So we're able to get you a tenant very quickly into the house that would want to rent the home with a option to buy with usually a 1 to 3 year lease. So they would be coming in. You would have a reliable tenant. These tenants often are better than, they're often more of a pleasant tenant because they're eventually going to buy the house. You don't have to have those landlord stresses. Like basically, if they would needed repairs and stuff, you're not responsible for that with the lease to own option. So it's actually, it's in your favor. And how we get paid is on the seller side. So it's not costing you anything.
Maybe if you want, we can maybe sit down and talk. I don't know if that's possible.
Okay, so the house is
Are you
in.
locally?
I'm actually in Shirley. How about yourself?
Shirley?
Yes.
We're in Stony Brook.
You're in Stony Brook? Well, when were you thinking?
Today I will be available.
All right, today's gonna be a little tough for me. Today's the 21st. I mean, possibly. How was the weekend for you?
Tomorrow, I only have morning time, maybe.
We could do tomorrow morning. How early can we do? Could we do maybe a little towards the afternoon, a little towards like maybe 11?
11?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 will do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Now so basically, is the house in its living condition? People are living there, obviously. So is there anything that really needs to be done with the house in terms of like repairs?
Not really repair. It's just cosmetic work. You paint the house or something like that.
Okay.
It's not like fixing the toilet or there's nothing wrong with it. It's livable. It's just maybe some people already did 5 years. You 10 is old, and that's what I think I will do some cosmetic thing.
So, can I ask you if your tenants had moved out and the house is empty, how is this a house that you want to sell it, or you need to you would need to find either a tenant or you would have to sell it? You can't have it vacant.
sale or either way. I can do either way.
Well, what I'm saying is, would you like? Is this a situation where you have to get somebody in the house? You can't just leave it sitting for a while, or it doesn't matter if it happens, it happens. Like, how
If we have
urgent?
something there will be better for me. I can collect rent.
Okay, so yeah, basically, we're anywhere from about 7 to 14 days, could be more, could be less. We have a decent buyers list, and what we do is we would market the property. Um, as long as as it's okay with you and there's nobody in there. If we were to move forward with this, we would probably, we would like to have a sign. Usually having a sign in the front of the property always helps. It's not guaranteed. Sometimes when we do houses out of state, we don't use a sign, but it helps, makes the process quicker. Would we be able to show the house?
I think we need to sit down and then talk. Then,
Okay.
then decide, right?
Yes. Now, just to be just to be completely transparent, if we were to move forward, because we're not realtors, we don't have a license. So the only way that we're able to market the properties, if we would move forward with this, we would be going into a lease agreement. And what that would mean is it's a one-phase contract that basically, it gives us a principal interest in the property that allows us to market the property. Now, there's no obligation. Like I want it's a very simple contract. So there's no obligation. It doesn't mean you're locked into us, and it doesn't mean we own the house or anything. It just gives us a principal interest in the property. It allows us to legally be able to market the property because of our vested interest. And then with that, so just the way it all would roll out is if we would have.
We will sit down and you give me all the options I can look at it and then decide.
Oh no.
This is one kind of new thing and new option to me
Mm-hmm.
because I have other options. I can sell the house, I can just rent, and then this is other options. So I need to look at all the conditions, all your regulations,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will see what's your contract.
Yeah, no, I understand that completely. And I would go over all the options with you. I just wanted to, if I just wanted to let that be known, because if that was out of the question, then I would just save the trip. You know, understand? Because I'm coming out there for the trip. So I just wanted to, if that was something that was just like that you knew off the bat, you wouldn't.
Either way, because this is a separate home. I have two homes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have to live there, and then I can. And now the tenant is going to leave, so I can either sell the house or rent the house. Either way. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and with that, we'll go into more detail tomorrow. But it really it makes a lot of sense, especially for what it's sounding like your situation is. Because if you can go both routes, it's almost you're getting a tenant that is reliable. You're getting somebody in there for the time being. For going for a for sale by owner, you don't know how long it will be on Craigslist. You don't know how long it will be sitting on there. But with the lease to own, with all that.
So we do have two interest renter. Now they contact me, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see what should I go forward.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I think. Well, you have two interest renters. So what was stopping you from getting those renters?
No, I had to see all the options and then decide, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so I can go either way, and then right now I just look at all the options I have and then decide.
Okay. Yeah. So and moving forward, if we were to move forward with that, like I said, we would we would go down on an end purchase. So whatever, if we had gotten a tenant, that tenant will be locked into the price. So say whatever the house's value, you'll be able to sell it to them at the full market value. You'll be able to get what the house is worth today. Now, 2 years from now, say it takes them 2 years and they purchase the house 2 years from now, they would still be locked into the price that they get locked into when they sign the contract, as it is now. You'll be getting the rent. We are at.
So maybe we just sit down tomorrow and then we can decide, right? 11.
Oh yeah, sure. No, sure. I just want you to I just kind of want to give you a good idea of what, just trying to explain it to you so you understand it.
Because if written down is better, then just talk to me about all the options.
Yep. Now the lease agreement, so we do get paid on the seller's side. So if we were to move forward, it would be that you would get the rent. You would get the first month's rent, and we don't get any money from the rent. We don't get any money from the purchase price, but we do get the lease down payment. So that's our fee for selling that lease agreement. So as long as those few terms is really the ones that are what would make it to move forward. And if that is fine, then we can definitely meet tomorrow. And I'll come down and we can definitely discuss it more. But as far as the payment and the lease agreement, it would be full market value, and then you would get the rent, and then we would get the lease fee, the lease option fee.
All right. So we will make the appointment tomorrow, 11.
Yep.
So are you coming to my place or?
Yeah. Is that do you want me to come to this address? The
No. You come to my house and then we decide. Yeah.
Okay. What's the address?
I can text to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your name is Tina, right?
Yeah, I'm Tina.
Okay.
Yeah. And your name again?
Dominic.
Dominic?
Yep. Dominic.
Oh, Dominic. Okay. All right. I will text you.
All right. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow.
You're welcome. Okay.
No problem. Bye. All right. I'm kind of feeling I'm a little bit nerve-wracked over that. I wasn't sure that I wanted to do that. I don't know if I want to waste the time, because it's a 50-50 thing right there. I feel like that if I see her in person, that I can get her, and that was one of the main reasons why I was doing that. But I did not want to do that on camera, because now this is just going back on my word. If you come to that situation, you're going to have to feel it out. I would normally not suggest it, but she sounds like she's motivated. She sounds like, I was feeling that. Well, one, she's going to have the house empty. But she's also, in my opinion, very curious, and she was saying multiple times that she wants to look at her options. So she does seem like a tire kicker to me. And that's why I was kind of pressing her on. I wanted to hear her rejections because I wasn't going to go down there if she started rejection. So I kept pressing on with that. And when she texts me, I'm probably going to go into it a little bit more, and I'm going to try to prolong actually going there. This is probably a text. I'm going to try to, yeah, so, all right, she gave me a text. This is a 50-50. I'm not sure. Even if it is a waste of time, I'm just going to make sure, I get some addresses, hit up some foreclosures while I'm out there. And at this point, it can't hurt. You know what I'm saying? So a house like this, I don't take calls usually. I don't sit here and I don't go and pound for these phone calls. I got a lot of other things. We're doing the course. We're training qualifiers to do these calls for us. And I only do calls when I'm doing call videos and when callers call me, because I have them just forward. So I'll send texts, they blast back, or they'll call back, and it always happens at the worst time. I'm either walking my dog or doing something away from the computer. But I get into these conversations with them. So I do know that once you get used to it, once you knock out about 50. I think 50 is a good number. Once you get to about 50 calls, it's going to start getting a lot easier. And then it's just a matter of explaining it right, and then them liking you, knowing you, trusting you, building the rapport. It really is a simple sale. And it's not even a sale. But I want to go into another one, and I kind of wish that didn't happen, at least on camera. I'll think about if I'm going to put this video up yet, because yeah, I don't want you to think that you have to go to these. You do not have to leave. This is virtual investing. I'm probably not going to put this video up. Maybe I will. I don't know. Don't think that you got to go. We're virtual investing. I'm doing it just because I feel like that I know that I can turn her into a yes. I'm pretty confident in that. Even though the only thing that I'm worried about is she had real tire kicking tendencies. Because she said more than once about her options that she was looking at. But yeah, like I said, from her response in there and just the way she was saying, I seen potential in there. All right. We're going to do one more. Let's try another one. Let me get back to the we'll get back to the auto marketer here. If I can get it somewhere. Jesus. All right, we're going to start. All right, here we go. What can we do? What can we do? We need some numbers here. I need to do a quicker system. All right. It'll be nice to get a nice concrete, yes, send me the contract. Because really, in a perfect deal, which usually will have to happen on the follow-up. You're not always going to be able to knock them out on the first call. The fortune is in the follow-up. I still got a whole list of leads that I got to follow up. Even from the beginning, we recycle. So if you partner up, that's why we are so big on the accountability partner, because if you partner up and one of you guys, totally ruin it with a seller, remember, they might not mesh well with you. The chemistry is not there. And if that is the case, then you can send it over to your accountability partner. You guys could swap leads. Jesus. You guys could swap leads, and then a mess.